very different medicines, right? So the Ibogaine, of course, for me, it was 12 hours in duration. 5-MeO DMT, or Bufo as it's called, or Toad, is much shorter in duration. 15 minutes sometimes is as long as one dose will last. What I need to iterate here is that everything is done very much in ceremony, right? So there's a lot of meditation, share circles. Before you do the Ibogaine, it's at night, and we're all in a share circle, and we write down our intentions, what we want to get from the medicine, and then also what we want to leave behind when we do the medicine. And that piece of paper, everybody burns it, goes around, reads it, and then burns it. And then you're led upstairs, smudged with Palo Santo before you do the Ibogaine. You go in and you do it. So that's on Friday night. It goes into Saturday. And then on Sunday, we do the Bufo, and that's an individual experience. So everybody else is kind of kept away upstairs, away from it, because it can be very auditory. And if you've never experienced it, it could be kind of scary before it's your turn to go. So I was actually the last one to do Bufo on my retreat. And it's, for people that don't know, it comes from the Sonoran desert toad. They secrete a gland on its neck and capture it, and then it crystallizes, and it can be smoked essentially out of a crack pipe is what you're doing. It's put into a vial, it's screwed into the pipe, it's heated, and then you smoke it. It's about a 20 to 30 second inhalation. Hold your breath for 10 seconds, and by the time you lay back on the bed, you're in the medicine. Also done in ceremony. You set intentions for that as well. For me, when I did it, my intentions were acceptance and no ego. And it was amazing. I went down the first dose, I did it, and they titrate the doses up as you do them. So it starts out really small, then the subsequent doses are a little bit larger. They call the first one the handshake. For me, it was just very heart opening, allowed me to let go of all the anger, the guilt, the self-hate that I'd been carrying around for 64 years. And it just opened my heart to learning to love myself for the first time. So I know that might sound narcissistic, but it's really not. It's not, oh, I'm so wonderful. It's more like, oh, I'm not such an asshole. And that it's okay to love yourself and to like yourself and to be okay with who you are, rather than thinking you're just awful and you've done horrible things and people have done horrible things to you. It's not like that at all. It's really about just opening your heart to yourself and to all the possibilities in the world. So my first dose, I just kind of turned on my side, curled kind of into the fetal position, and just cried the whole time as all this anger and self-hate were leaving and love was coming in. So they tell you to, when you're ready for your second dose, you sit up and you make the hand sign for more. So I sat up, I was like, just rapid fire, give me more, give me more. The second dose was an eye opener. It was pretty intense. I found myself lying flat on my back, my arms straight out to the sides, my feet straight out, and my back just arched off the bed. My whole body, every muscle in my body tensed up. I started making this animalistic sound the entire time. And during this, I started having some visions. I could see lightning bolt shaped lines coming into my body and leaving my body, coming out of my mouth. It wasn't great. And then at some point I felt myself transported and up against the membrane that then I broke through and saw God. So it was like, oh shit, I just died. Like, what now? Like, my son, all these thoughts come to you. And then I calmed down and I thought, this is pretty beautiful. I'm okay here. I could stay here. And just as I thought that, whoosh, got sucked back out the other side. I'm back on the bed. I'm just lying there. And pretty soon it subsides. My body, I was still shaking when it was over. And I turned to the guy who was obsolete and I go, bro, I want more, but I don't think I can. And he looks at me and goes, no, you're done. And the woman who was serving us the five, she's just amazing. She's a true curandera, which is, it's Latin America, Central South American medicine woman. This is her life. And I looked at her and I said, did I die in there? Because believe me, I thought I had died. And she said, no, you just lived. And that was the experience. And the whole thing, it seemed like it was like 10 minutes. And I said to the ops lead, I go, hey man, I said, that was pretty quick. What was it, like 15, 20 minutes? He looked at his watch. He's like, bro, you've been down here for more than an hour. So yeah, you lose track of time.